Dr. Mark Sherwood joins us right now. Dr. Mark, he saw this story, and it's all he's been talking about since we walked in here. I think you have made his week when he reads that a butter and a full-fat dairy diet may actually be good for him. As he knocked back 6 cinnamon rolls this morning, he's ready to go take on the day. Give us some sense as to what you're talking about here in this new study.
Yeah, first of all, happy birthday. I hope your day is the best ever.
Thank you, Doctor. Thanks.
You're welcome. So, yeah, the story went out as all full fat is good. Couple of angles. Number one, fat was demonized as bad for us years ago with the cholesterol theory. Of course, that was proven to be untrue as it related to heart disease specifically. Now, we come back on the other end of the spectrum and say, well, full fat is good. And it is, to a point, right? However, and this is the big however, a lot of this is about full fat, but we got to be careful with all fat, like trans fat or transhydrogenated fats, fake fats. So it's good to have some whole fat foods, of course, not avoid them at all, but it's also good to be aware of the types of fats we eat as opposed to just all fats.
So we're talking like 100% regular butter, not margarine, things of that nature. But we're also talking about nuts and avocados and things of that nature, right?
Yes, exactly. Nuts and seeds, avocados, those things are absolutely phenomenal for the human body. Now, on the nuts, we want to be careful that the nuts, the roasted nuts, those are put in some very, very hot oil, and, of course, they're burned, right? Anytime you put a lot of high heat to anything, it burns the nutrients out. So think about high heat, less nutrients. So if you can have some raw nuts, raw seeds, again, raw milk, avocado, very, very healthy for you. Don't avoid those things and don't fall for that cholesterol myth.
And you're not talking about calf fries with gravy here, are you? Okay.
No, that's not. No.
Dr. Mark Sherwood is with us, healthy living prevention specialist with patients all across the United States. Doc, how about the bottom line it this way? What if you ate just natural things? Real butter, vitamin D, 100% milk or whatever you want to call it. All the things, no fake diet Cokes or diet Dr. Pepper. What if, and I don't drink a lot of pop anyway, I don't. But I'm just saying, what if you just took the natural way of eating, grass-fed beef, things like that? Is that just a myth?
No, actually, the what if part makes me chuckle because I think to myself, just what if America did that? What if America did that? This is what would happen, and it's going to shock you guys. We would probably see 85% of these disease processes go away, like cancers, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, autoimmune, Alzheimer's, dementia, osteoporosis. It would go away. It would save our country trillions of dollars of money and millions of hours, minutes, years of heartache.
You've got to be kidding.
It's amazing. This lifestyle diseases are clearly a big deal. Check this out. This is cool. The genes that we have in our bodies have only changed 2% in 10,000 years. That's it. So they're made to eat these natural foods. What's happened is now you have this genetic and environmental incongruency. The genes are not meant to live in this nasty standard American diet lifestyle world, and therefore these diseases show up. So if we would just do what you said, which makes me laugh, this is what we prescribe at our clinic life.
Well, let me ask you one more question. What about the Mediterranean diet, the vegan diets, the diets that are advertised, all these diets, and you do lose some weight with everything, but what about those kind of diets and eating habits?
Well, they've all got their fancy names and they've all got their benefits, but the bottom line is we do need to eat more plants, right? We need to eat more vegetables. Mm-hmm. And just like you said, you nailed it clearly. We at our clinic, and we've treated thousands of people around this world, we tell the MD food as you can naturally picture it, and it could be in the Garden of Eden. If it grows from the ground, from the trees, walking in the bushes, swim through the river. If you can picture it being in its natural form, in its real originated, non-denatured form, eat it because it's good food.
See, okay.
I've got this picture in my head, Doc. Here it is. I'm going to give it to you. Adam and Eve and a chili dog right at their feet.
That's exactly what I knew he was going to go there, Doc. I was going to say, hypothetically, if you're Hal J. and you love nitrates and hot dogs,
Stop it.
Can you argue that they came from a pig who came from nature?
Well, we can only wish, but I get earth-shattering breaking news for everybody in the Dallas area and everybody that's listening. There was no corn dog trees in the Garden of Eden. Sorry about that,
Okay, Doc.
Good stuff. But it's just, hey, just be natural, right? Yeah. If it's in nature, that's what we need to be eating. I like it.
All right.
Dr. Mark Sherwood, thanks for the time here this morning.